It's time!
Crooked Culprits Podcast.
Crooked Culprits.
Episode XXX!
But not like that.
That's right, folks. Episode 30, it's a big milestone. Got a fully loaded episode for you, so come out with your hands up and your pants down. Let's start the show.
Explosions.
Before we get into it, in some more somber news, we lost another legend, perhaps the greatest of all time, Ozzy Osbourne.
Times have changed and times are strange. Here I come, but I ain't the same. Mama, I'm coming home.
I know. Such an amazing career. What a legacy he leaves behind. Not only did he basically invent metal, but with Black Sabbath, but his solo work was some of the most prolific songwriting of all time. Truly the GOAT, and we lost a great one today. So rest in peace, Prince of Darkness. It's crazy, man.
Put an F in chat.
Dude, F's in chat all around. It's a sad one. Tear that page out of the book, and he's just
Burn it in tribute.
yeah, man. He's
Do we have a lighter?
he was a big thing to me. At a young age, he was maybe the biggest musical inspiration I had. While other kids were listening to rap and indie rock and that kind of stuff, I was listening to Ozzy and Zeppelin, Halen, and that kind of stuff. And without Ozzy, I don't know if I'd be the musician I became today. And that's true, because he really, at a time in my life, where it was crucial to grow and understand what I was doing, where I decided my path, which was way early on. That was when I was listening to Ozzy, one of my favorite songs that I was listening to at that time was "It Gets Me Through." It was around the time of the Osbourne show. I never saw the show back in the day, but they were pushing it right before his concert around Father's Day. So Allie and I started watching it and going through the episodes. And, I always loved Ozzy, loved his music, but it was cool to kind of see them at their house. And, because they always make him appear like he's like debilitated and he was like almost like, like mentally fucking not there. And that's not true. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's definitely, I'm assuming from the years of heroin abuse and stuff that there's like a lasting effect on him, but he's definitely there. It's more of a physical thing, and I'm assuming, unbeknownst to all of us till recently, it was the early onset of Parkinson's, and so that's why he's walking around.
Parkinson's for a while, I thought.
It was 2019 he was diagnosed.
Oh yeah, okay.
But for the Osbournes was 2000.
Oh,
so
fair, yeah.
I think the early onset with the physicality of you see him having a hard time walking around, it's not mental.
Yeah. Definitely.
And so like I said, it's hard to know, he's not exactly fighting it as well as Michael Fox, you know what I mean?
Shit, I forgot about Michael Fox.
He's great, man.
Yeah.
He's kind of the poster boy for that. But he's got a show, and I think he's still doing it. So
nice.
And he has Parkinson's on the show.
Yeah,
part of the show.
Which I mean, that just shows that like no matter what you have,
write it in.
Exactly. You can just put it in
write
there.
Write it in, Daddy-o. No, I love it, man.
Well, it's exactly like R&R. It's showing that like, okay, yeah, it's a disability technically, but also like
write it in.
Like it's not something that makes it so that you can't do shit. Like,
no, exactly. It's a great proponent of a pro I guess disability thing of what it is, you know what I mean?
Exactly,
and, But he's definitely, not disabled, he's just, and, like I said, years of being the world's greatest rock star do that to you, and it had a particularly harsh effect on his body, not a lot of moving around. He never did a lot of moving around, and I mean, I've seen him with his personal trainer. He's out there doing stuff, you know, but it's just cool to see him in a little slice of life, you know. He seems like a good dad with a good heart. Yeah, they definitely live their life a little differently, but, you know.
Definitely, yeah.
You know, were they as affected by, like, words, fuck yous and stuff? No, but to be fair, I do think that's one of the weakest parts of our society, that we hear words and it's like abracadabra. We have this great reaction. Their family, yes, the kids are saying it, they're saying it. But when we're all saying it, it means nothing. It takes power away from it. I like that. That's kind of my whole
100%.
concept. Beyond that, you know, they wanted the well-being of the kids. Yeah, they did some things I wouldn't. Maybe let the kids at like 15 go and like stay in a hotel room with their boyfriends and stuff, especially your daughter, you know. Nobody cares about your son. You're like, go fucking, you know. My dad was like, who did it? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But, you know, you don't want your daughter doing that, you know what I mean? You want them to be dogging down your daughter, some 18-year-old dude. And so, you know, they did a little liberal parenting, but they also lived by different rules, you know? To be fair, unfortunately, kids, not all the rules apply to everybody. They just don't. It'd be cool if they did. It'd be fairer if they did, but they just fucking don't, and that's one of those cases, you know? But good parents with good hearts, and, you know, it's a good family. They loved each other, and they, you know, essentially always stayed together through all that stuff. You know, that was just fourth, like, third wife, but, you know.
You know.
He's a rock star, man. And she was with him from the beginning.
Yeah, Sharon seems pretty, like, just on board with
everything. Oh, yeah,
she's
like,
a singer
essentially
too, right?
she does a little singing, but she's essentially his manager, you know.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, I thought they had, like, some...
Especially later in life.
I don't know anything about either of them, so...
And at the final concert that he did recently, she's the one that made sure that he wasn't allowed to get up out of the chair, even though he wanted to. And, you know, you could tell some of his bandmates, he was kind of like signaling to them to let him out, but he wasn't trapped. He was playing it off, but he did want to get up, and the rule is she didn't want him to do the show at all. You know, the rule is you do it, but you got to stay in the chair. So they gave him the coolest throne.
Yeah.
And he just had to stay in the chair. And the reason nobody let him out is because they all love him that much.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Which is really beautiful. And it's awesome that he got one last concert before.
Yeah, no, that's fucking sick, dude. I hope when I die, we have a final show.
It was only like a week or two ago.
Crazy. As of filming, and this is about 2 weeks prior to release date. Yeah. But this is... as of now, filming July 22nd, the day Ozzy passed. So it happened literally this morning. Yeah. Which is a little banana boat. But, you know, it's, we're living, we're running with it. It's just funny, Allie and I have been getting into it, and then he passes. Like, oh, man. And, you know, they were saying the stage of Parkinson's that usually he was showing and exhibiting is, like, final stage, which is, like, you have a very little time to live. And so I guess, you know, we should have known it was coming. I just didn't think it would be like a fucking week later. I was like, God damn, man.
Sometimes when it's your time, it's just your time.
It's your time, man.
I won't get all philosophical on death with us.
Philosophical. We love you, Oz. And, you know, he was a huge part of who I am today, you know. And if he wasn't there, I genuinely think I might not have gotten into Avenged. And if I didn't get into Avenged, I wouldn't have learned half of the scales that made my musical choices what I do, and my entire musical prowess would have been different even if I was a musician. I wouldn't have played the same notes, the same scales. It all came from one to the other to the next thing, you know? And so, you know, as an homage to the great Ozzy, my favorite song from the early days, you know, circa 2005, 2006, Gets Me Through. Pay homage to the legend, baby. That's the Prince of Darkness.
Antichrist or the Iron Man. I have a vision that I just can't control. I feel I've lost my spirit and sold my soul. Got no control.
I got it.
Yeah, dude, you gotta do the circle.
I try to entertain
Yeah.
the best I can. I wish that
There you go.
walking
That's like the bass player in there. He's fucking doing the full, yeah, the tight one.
I get through.
And then you gotta hit this
I hope you'll never stop 'cause it gets me through.
I don't get that well anymore. My mental state does that for me.
Thank God for crippling depression.
Thank you, God, for crippling depression. Nice tattoo and
Yeah,
titties.
dude. When I saw this with Allie, she was like, I wonder what Sharon thinks about that. I was like, yo, I think she's in on it. She hired these bitches.
Yeah. They probably all had a foursome
The
afterwards.
ass with the Aussie on it. Look at go. The fucking bass player, dude. The lead guitarist. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, this was the song that I saw when I was a kid, and it made me, you know, I was like, one day I want to be that guy right there with the guitar. I was the kid, blues style shredding. Everything this song is made of is what I basically came up on, you know, and
Yeah.
I guess I'll never get to play with the Oz. I love that fucking riff, dude. Bam, bam, bam. The bass player with this fucking stance down to the fucking floor. He's a foot off the ground, you know. The fucking guitarist,
yeah.
his hair just swashing.
Yeah.
You did a good swash.
Thanks. Yeah.
It was a respectable swash. Ozzy
yeah.
would fucking appreciate that. Guaranteed.
Represent.
Absolutely. Can confirm. 10 out of 10. Ozzy appreciates this little dude's in my butt. Don't have beavers in your butt.
Don't have beavers in your butt.
Butt beavers. PSA. Watch out, kids. All right. But yeah, that was an amazing one. Always been my favorite track. It was, you know, kind of the era of like, I saw that in like early middle school or something like that, you know, and that was like a huge track for me. And then just recently, always one of my favorite songs was Mr. Crowley. And just recently, Jack Black, a legend in his own right, did the best cover of Mr. Crowley which was amazing. So, let's throw some of that up as well. We're going to check that out. He could have picked Crazy Train. He could have picked one of the songs that's, kind of the Stairway to Heaven of an Ozzy song, you know what I mean? The one everybody knows. But no, he did Mr. Crowley because, he's a real metal fan. That was the point of Tenacious D, and he, goddamn, in his own, he has become so fucking good. Tenacious D was funny at first, and I'm not discounting that they had some talent, but what he does now is not the same thing that he did then at the beginning. He himself is a fucking almost vocal god now, you know?
Yeah.
And Mr. Crowley by him, you don't even need to hear the original. This is does it justice while being his thing. It's great, dude.
Nice. Jack Black is one of the most talented people fucking ever.
Blackjack. All right. Hit it, baby.
Crowley was one of the best characters in Supernatural.
Dude, this is about him.
Hell yeah.
It'll probably fit.
He traded his soul for a little bit longer of a schmeckle.
I think this will fit. This Crowley might have been a little cooler, but we'll see.
Crowley's a great demon name.
And this one you gotta have.
Mr. Crowley.
Oh, and he's got his kids up there from the School of Rock. Jack's still out there teaching, dog. His little school rock that he does. He has an actual school. He still teaches. Those are his students. That's the outfit Ozzy wore in the original.
Yeah, he's got it. Ozzy on there. You could still rock out with Jack Black.
Telling you, that dude. Hey man, got a good fucking point there, my friend.
Tab Jack Black, and let me see this.
Boom.
You can have him on the pod.
Dude, me and Jack would shred together. We're so like equal in our talents, honestly. I'm not like tooting my own thing, but like where he is, I am also in guitar. I couldn't do it in like bass or drum. I wouldn't be up to par at that level, but I can shred like that for sure.
I'll play the triangle.
That kid is fucking good though. He might be better than me. That kid. That fucking Jewish kid is slapping, dude. Straight from Israel.
He had to flee.
He did. Those fuzzy muzzies were a bear, and then they was over there. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Like that? Isn't that a great lead? Anthem. Operatic. It's one of the hardest solos to play because it just keeps fucking going. It's like a Van Halen solo, you know?
I love how hype Jack is about it, though, too.
I want to say this is a Randy Rhoads song, which explains that. Yeah, 1,000%. That's Randy Rhoads' fucking guitar. Same exact one Randy's using.
Nice.
In the original video. It's off of Blizzard of Oz, or Blizzard of Oz 2.
Nice.
Which is the two albums he did with Randy. And, you know, as good as he was with Sabbath, his fucking solo career with Rhoads was what really cemented him as like what we know today. You know, like, don't get me wrong, we all know the Sabbath songs. They're like the Beatles of the fucking metal, but beyond the big ones, more people are aware of that Blizzard of Oz album. I mean, I don't know how much original Sabbath albums sold, but like fucking Blizzard of Oz with Crazy Train and Rhoads, I bet it outsold their old album by a fucking long shot.
Fair.
And you know who replaced him in Black Sabbath? Ronnie James Dio. The dude that did Holy Diver. Dun 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 dun. Holy diver, you've been down in the midnight sea. Oh, what's becoming of me? Dun 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 dun. Ride the tiger. Fucking dude, this is great, dude. So Dio is great. Him and Dio obviously never liked each other because of that. He never listened to Ozzy never listened to Sabbath after Dio took over, and Dio always said he basically respected Ozzy, but doesn't like his music. Basically, they just don't like each other.
That happens. Yeah.
You kind of stole his spot, you know. But in their own right, they both had a crazy solo career. Holy Diver was Dio as Dio, just as Crazy Train, that's his Crazy Train, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever heard the Kill Switch Engage version of fucking Holy Diver.
Oh, yeah.
That's fucking great.
Yeah, I think that's the only one I've heard.
That's Dio, the original,
Nice.
you know? It's like Iron Man level status, you know?
Nice, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's like the only Kill Switch Engage song that I can think of off the top of my head.
They're so good. I fucking love Kill Switch. They were amazing metalcore, so technical and talented. My three favorite bands growing up that I played songs of was Avenged, obviously, and then
Avenged, definitely up there.
Kill Switch. I played a lot of Coheed and Cambria. Welcome
Cambria
Home
was tight.
like one of the first ones I
Yeah.
learned there from them.
Yeah, that's you showed me Welcome Home.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
Thank you, man. Yeah.
You were
And,
like, is this a male or a female singer? And I was like, I don't know.
yeah, dude. Yeah, his fucking. No, dude, totally. Yeah, you would never know, but like his
Or no,
vocals
it wasn't gender based. It was just like, what do you
No,
think
it
he
is
looks
totally.
like?
It was exactly
Yeah.
what I said. No, you nailed it because you would never know if he's male or female by how high he can go in his vocals. Is that a dude or a
Yeah.
chick? You'd be like, no, that was definitely it, bro. You had it. Because now that you said it jogged my memory, and like, yeah, you would never know if that's just like a rocking ass fucking operatic Bruce Dickinson level female vocalist, or if it's fucking punk ass Coheed and Cambria. Now, he's also out there fucking screaming and shit, but like his fucking high pitched vocal range is fucking beautiful, dude. I fucking love Coheed and Cambria, man.
Coheed and Cambria is pretty tight.
But I only played like 2 songs from them, and then the other big one is this Blood Runs Black, because they are just, that is like surgical deathcore, you know? Like Suicide Silence was alright, but like this is surgical precision. These guys were just fucking, In Dying Days and fucking My Fears Have Become Phobias and Hester Prime. Those were the 3 we did from them.
Nice.
And fuck yeah, dude. You go into, not to mention, you go into it Avenged into them. Now, you could properly do it and go switch guitars, or else you'd have to fucking sit there and tune a fucking guitar from one tuning to another, drop D, all the way down to drop C, which you ain't doing live, you know? So either you have a separate guitar, which is fine, it's the proper way to do it, that's the tuning of the song, or you just play one of them and drop D. So we would we did both. We did Avenged songs and drop C when it's usually in D, and we did As Blood Runs Black songs and drop D, and it's usually in drop C.
Nice.
Out of laziness, but also
Hey,
our own
okay.
thing, you know?
Yeah.
And, you change the vocal range, and everything has to change a little bit, but it's cool, you know?
Yeah.
It's hard with guitar harmonies, though, because it's a very specific note that goes with a specific note, so when you change the key, you would have to basically rewrite the song for guitar, too.
Gotcha.
You know? So most things translate, but occasionally a note's going to be wrong unless you move it, you know? But the thing is, you play in the same position for both songs. Same area of the guitar, same fret. But when you change it, the note changes, so everything is different. And so it throws your scales off.
Yeah.
And so, there's also drop A, which is that's what grindcore uses, where it's just like, it's like fucking bass. You know what I mean? Now, for drop A, you have to have like my LTD over there, the one that's fucking got the the pearl inlay and stuff. That one is fucking the only one that's strong enough with a heavy enough neck and also can handle strings that heavy. Like fucking like, I forget the gauge, but the big thick gauge strings on guitar, biggest ones you can get, you need for drop A, or you could like bend a neck or snap a string, you know? So,
Damn.
pretty crazy. You're basically using bass strings at that fucking point. But it sounds heavy, you know? I guarantee they were using some fucking fat strings and fucking Gets Me Through, dude, you know?
Probably.
That's a wild one. But yeah, that was awesome. Jack fucking nailed that song and, you know, great fucking track. He will be, Ozzy will be severely missed. That's for damn sure. You know, sleep sweet, Prince of Darkness, baby, you know, we're going to miss you. And, you know, love goes out to Sharon and Jack and Kelly and the hot one and all the other kids, you know, so you know who you are. And so we're just, you know, we're doing our thing and we're getting through, you know, just like this song, babe. Yeah. So shifting gears a little bit here. I've been building the ultimate Razor Chroma setup in my music studio upstairs. And with that, I've been watching some pretty interesting Razor product trailers, man, to say the least, you know. So let's check out the latest they're cooking up over there in the Razor Design Labs, baby. And first up on the list, the Razor Hypersense suit. Take it away, Doogies.
Gaming is escaping reality, they say. Go out and experience the real world, they say. The metaverse is just a dream, they say. But what they don't know is that the future is already a reality. Introducing the Razor Hypersense suit, a breakthrough innovation that changes the field and feel of gaming forever. With over 1,333,337
1 million.
haptic sensors,
What me
each
like
one
that?
is capable of simulating hyper-realistic impact, touch, and sensation. Experience the full force of a glorious race car pileup that takes getting wrecked to a whole new level.
I love how they did racing as the fucking...
Redefine what hitbox really means as you take every bone crunch
crash,
through a
dude.
crispy
You can feel
tongue.
every bone crunch.
Feel the pain of every failed boss attempt as you wipe again and again and again and again. But beyond the physical, the true potential of the Hypersense suit lies deeper. With the ability to feel feelings, ranging from love to rage, it allows all gamers, including the emotionally repressed, an outlet to become the human you are always meant to be.
Damn, bro, we gotta get you one of
The new
those.
era of gaming immersion is here. So feel the force. With
Yeah,
the
you can have it
Razor
choke you while you're
Hypersense
jacking
suit.
off. I know what you would
Fuck
use it for, dog.
Absolutely.
Think I don't know you, bro?
Yeah.
Nobody knows you like I know you.
That would be super... Oh my god.
Yeah, dude.
Nobody cares
Honestly,
about
like,
Unreal.
so, you know, fair disclosure. That is an April Fool's. You know, but that's the believable one. You see that one, you be like, okay, wait. There's so many comments on every single Razor April Fool's joke, which they do every year since like 2012. There's a comment where people are like, okay, but like for real, we should do this. You know what I mean? They're not bad ideas.
Yeah.
Except for like the toaster.
We gotta stop all the fucking corporate elites from ruining gaming and shit first.
Telling you, dude.
Then we can have the nice things.
Oh, bro, our boy Minlam Tam fucking wouldn't let that happen. Minlam Tam, come on. He gives you a special letter with every Razor product.
Wow.
Just sell your
Handwritten?
soul and you get a little fucking
Yeah.
letter from Min Liam.
Ooh, yay.
Our fucking Elron.
We should frame it.
Our leader.
So you probably have like 12.
I've got a lot of them.
We should frame them.
I've got more than 12. Next up on the list, we have the Razor Cthulhu.
Interruptions are annoying. Really f***ing annoying.
Really?
Introducing the Razor Cthulhu,
I love the quality editing on
ultimate
these.
gaming chair. with 8 AI tentacles that cater to your every need. Now you can keep up personal hygiene, enjoy your favorite food and drinks, and even shave, all without leaving your gate.
That's the actual Razor
Experience
Gillette
ultimate
collaboration,
comfort
which is a real thing now.
and ultimate support.
The Razor used to be a
You'll
joke.
never want to leave your chair again.
Also, I love how they said
fact,
8
you'll
tentacles,
never
and
leave
it
this chair
consistently
again.
only shows 6 or 4.
In fact, you'll never leave this chair again. God damn, the Razor Dr. Octopus right there.
Right?
That's the
Yeah.
fucking Spider-Man wouldn't stand the chance. It'll save your gooch and fucking tickle your butthole at the same time.
Yeah.
You be
Well,
coming.
that's what those other 2 arms were doing that they didn't show.
Yeah, dude, you can't fight if you're coming.
Exactly. No,
Facts.
you have to fight while you're coming.
Fucking imagine they might give him a quick triple tap, but I don't think you're gonna have a lot of force on it. Goo, goo, goo! Fuck out here, Quagmire, you know what I'm saying?
It's like that turtle.
God damn. Well, and finally on the list we have the ultimate Razor peripheral. The Razor Skibbity. Take it away, Brain
In
Rot.
competitive gaming, nothing gets in the way of victory faster
Put the fries damn
The
than
Rizzler.
bad comms.
You're so skibbity.
Level up your lingo with the Razor Skibbity, the world's first AI-powered brain rot translator headset.
Brain
Auto
Rot
translate
translator.
Gen Z voice chats in real time with a push of a button.
What the Sigma? We're getting mobbed.
What does that mean?
Your team needs support.
Sounds good. Got it.
Seamlessly translate in-game chats.
League.
Transform your normal
No, that
speech
wasn't
into
League.
brain rot on the fly.
We're losing top. Going back to base.
Top is
Yes, it
cooked.
was.
I'm on my way.
They
Jack.
definitely reference League in here.
OK Boomer with brain rot translations for your favorite apps.
Skibbity, I'm gonna need some help introducing myself to my crush.
How about this?
Awesome.
Making Gen Z easy. The Razor Skibbity. Soon available with toilets. Warning, Razor is not responsible for any brain rot caused by prolonged use of the Razor Skibbity. If you experience speech impairment, discomfort, or any signs of brain rot, stop using it immediately and seek medical advice.
Razor Skibbity. That's fucking great though. The Razor Skibbity brain rot translator. That is fucking top tier, dude. I fucking love that so much. Fucking Razor Skibbity, help me fucking say hello to my crush. Fucking like, hey girl, what's going on? Fucking changes it to hi how fine Type shit. The fucking
She's like,
spelling
who the
and
fuck
everything.
is this?
Dude, that's what they love it. They'd be like on board, fucking savvy. Dip potato chip. I don't fucking know. I wasn't with the lingo we had, dog. I'm fucking
Yeah.
I'm a classic man.
I'm a classic man. You can be me when you look this clean. I'm a classic man.
I love that fucking song. That guy
That's a good
sucks,
song.
Gienda, but that song's so good. Well, on to the next thing, baby. So recently I went to a private comedy show and had the pleasure of hanging out with touring comedian Tom Cotter, VIP, at the show, and it was really cool. It was in Denver. We actually got to sit and talk with him at our table before he went on stage while his opener was going on. And, he was sitting there. We were talking, getting to know each other. I was telling him about our podcast, a little bit about what we do, about what I'm trying to do in comedy. And, he was a really nice guy, seemed kind of hot on stuff we were doing. And then when he got up there, I got to sit with his opener while Tom was on stage. And, man, Tom fucking killed it when he went up, It was just a ton of fun. And, yeah, we got to take some pictures after the show. And, we're hanging out, doing our thing. And, there he is with his head on my shoulder.
Aw,
Yeah,
cute.
dude. He was a sweetheart, man. He was up there, and he commanded on stage. He was great. Yeah, but huge fucking shout out to Tom Cotter. His show was incredible. His rapid fire style was elite. Super funny guy. He was like a Tommy gun with those machine gun speed on his jokes, and Yeah, it was crazy watching him, man. Amazing crowd work as well. He had all those, locked and loaded like a cannon, His ability to live source jokes he'd previously written on command was insane. And, it was a ton of fun. And then later on, we ran into him in the bar and, got to take some more pictures and hang out a little more. And, got to talking a little bit more about the show. And, he was, he seemed really, really into it, and, was really supportive. It was cool, He was doing his thing, and it was great to be able to, get some notes there, It was a private event, so it was pretty interesting seeing some of the stuff that went on in there. But, man, he handled everything like a pro, and just kind of interesting seeing how you do a room like that. It's different from the stuff you see on TV,
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And we took some fun pictures as well, and he was, getting it. And, me and Tom even did some wiener stuff here. And he was grabbing at my wabos, as you can see.
Nice.
Yeah, man. So, a little wiener wabos action. Yeah, dude, that's it.
Can't show that on the pod.
You got to go to the other show podcast on the channel for that. Diamonds and Dicks and the Daisies. That's Daisies because you push up Daisies.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh my God, pushing up Pushing Daisies was a phenomenal TV show. It was it was like this guy had the ability to he would like touch a dead person and then they would come back to life, but only for a certain amount of time, and then they would just re-die.
Okay.
So it was like a cop show, but he was like a baker, and he would find himself. It wasn't a cop show, like there was no cops, but he would just like find random dead people and then like touch them, and they'd be like, "Oh my God, like you have to finish my last will or whatever."
Oh, honestly, like an investigative sort of show.
It's been so. I mean, that was like early 2000s, fucking
like fucking Psych era.
Yeah.
Circa fucking Burn Notice.
Dude, Burn Notice was the fucking best.
Fucking they had Sam
Axe. It's just
Yeah, dude. Yeah, he was awesome in it. He was so good. I love the guy. Bruce Campbell, baby.
Bruce Campbell,
Sam Ash, Bruce Campbell. Fucking, I love him in fucking Evil Dead. He is forever that character, But it's so crazy because like he's just a kid in those early movies, of Evil Dead. But like the later Evil Dead series, he's literally the guy from Psych plus the Bruce Campbell original character. He's the ultimate badass, dude. One of my favorite fucking movies that no one has seen is the fucking, like, I think it's like a Disney movie, Sky High.
I loved Sky High.
Sky High fucking slaps, dude.
Sky High was epic.
Are you a hero or are you a fucking sidekick? Fucking the other guy who goes up, I glow. He's like, sidekick! And that's his power.
Go time! You, what's your name?
Larry.
Little Larry. Get up here.
What's humiliating him in front of everyone going to prove? This is so unfair.
If life were to suddenly get fair, I doubt it would happen in high school.
Car. Big Larry. Hero.
So he's good? I'm better.
Did I say you were next?
Name's Zach, Coach Boomer. Try not to drop your clipboard.
Any day now, superstar.
I'm doing it.
Doing what?
I'm glowing.
I don't think so.
Well, it's easier to see in a dark room. Maybe we could turn off these lights. You could cup your hands around your eyes and look real close.
Sidekick.
Are you sure you know?
He's got the same power as the dude that Wanda blows his head up with the fucking sonic dick. What's his name? The fucking, he's pretty cool.
I don't remember. It was like
he's one of the aliens from the other planet. He's the like leader of the thing.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, they have that. He's in that. Isn't he in that show Eternals or something? He's the leader of the Black Adam. No, Black.
No, he wasn't in Eternals.
What is it? Hold on.
I don't
Oh,
know.
it's killing me.
Yeah.
Who's the superhero Wanda blows his head up in WandaVision?
Or that's
Doctor Strange
Doctor
too.
Strange Madness, yeah.
Black Bolt.
Black Bolt, yeah.
And yeah, I believe, unless I'm confusing him, he's one of the aliens from that other planet with like, there's like a Marvel show about it,
interesting,
like
okay.
Eternals or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Well, Eternals was the Justice League one with
yeah, I don't know. It's
Galactus'
definitely
species.
it's definitely not that.
Yeah.
It's something else. But
I
it's
mean,
the
I don't
one
know
about the
anything.
aliens on the other planet. It's in you go to their planet in the new Ultimate Alliance 3. You and I'll have to play through that sometime.
Yeah.
Go
I don't
to
think I ever played 3.
Three is ass comparatively. It's the worst one.
2 was so good.
1 is probably my favorite. 2 is incredible. It was a true sequel. The combat was better. This was better. That was better. Story, good, but the other one was like longer winded, and I liked that.
Yeah, fair.
You got to go through the like toy makers thing or whatever the guy was with the facility with that thing, and you were in the shop with the toys, and then you were on fucking Asgard, and it's just like the first one was really, and the grappling. You could grab a guy and like. Now don't get me wrong, they had more like team attacks and all sorts of stuff, but I liked the original mechanics too. First 2 games, slap. Third game, ass. Total ass. The combat is like literally for babies. They're like, okay, you get 4 things. They have the team attacks, but there's like 4 of them. And if it's not like these 4 guys, then it's just like a generic one. And there's like 5 generic ones, and it's like all of the dudes across the whole game have it. It's the laziest shit I've ever seen. Let me grab someone as Hulk and smash.
Right, yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Dude, that's like.
And you can't find it. You can't get the original too. I want to play them with you so bad, dude. I think we could find like a download.
I think I have the PlayStation.
We'd have to play it on
version
PlayStation. Yeah.
Of Ultimate Alliance 2, I think.
Okay.
I don't think I have one. I'll have to look because I know I have one of them.
Well, I know I can get a converter for the PlayStation that we can do PlayStation 2, and I can play with a updated like a PS3 controller with back
You know what we
buttons.
need a remake of is Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
Dude.
Or it's not that's literally the game we just
But
said.
a sequel?
Marvel Nemesis.
Oh,
It
okay,
was it was like it was a 3D fighter game, like Mortal Kombat, but you could go. It was actually more like Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe, where you had like the whole. But you had Spider-Man, you had Storm, you had Wolverine, I think Daredevil.
I just played through both of those games.
Marvel Nemesis?
No, Injustice and Injustice 2.
Oh, nice,
that was different, but those are the ones I played.
Those
through
were
just
pretty
the other
good,
day.
yeah.
Those were fun. You hitting each other through the different map things.
The DC Universe versus Mortal Kombat one was the Joker was so great. He just pulled out a fucking thing.
Yeah, they were both pretty fun. I enjoyed playing through those. And they let you play all the different characters. And ride it in through the story.
And I think Brainiac was in
and Superman being like all fucking hardcore and evil. That's definitely the best version of that. Like they tried to do it in the Justice League movie, and it's like so much better done in that. He's scary as fuck in that, dude.
Well, I think
when he melts that dude's head, and like they don't show the face after, but you're like, damn, like that's what Superman looks like when he's killing motherfuckers out here, dude.
I think Henry Cavill should come back as Superman of a different universe, and with the new James Gunn universe, and have that Superman fight Henry Cavill's Superman, who's like because he was so good as like an evilish Superman.
Oh yeah, dude.
I just think he deserves
Cavill
better.
was the best.
Cavill deserves so
best
much
Superman,
better.
best Witcher.
Oh yeah,
and they just keep firing him.
I know.
He probably wants so much money,
Dude,
though. I'm sure he fucking is screwing himself out of that. He's like, I'm fucking fucking what is that guy from Titanic? I'm DiCaprio. It's like, I'm sorry, bro. It's just not always equal. It just isn't.
Yeah.
But you got a lot of years, dog. DiCaprio's got to be older than that motherfucker. You just let it happen. I'm blaming him now. It's like
DiCaprio or
no, I'm blaming Cavill for his own thing. I'm like, oh, he must have like asked for too much money, which is probably true though. He probably did ask for too much money, but it's also on them for probably not giving him the money he deserves.
For Witcher or Superman?
Both.
Well, Witcher, they fired him because he kept harassing them about sticking to the lore.
Stick to the fucking lore.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god,
don't put little Thor in there.
Right? Oh my god,
dude. Yeah. Remember when he was in fucking house on the cabin in the woods, and they fucking have that scene where he's like, I'm gonna go jump the bridge, and I'm gonna get help. Oh, and he goes off his dirt bike, and there's an invisible wall, and this is when they learn about it. Just falls into the cabin. Funniest fucking death ever. So heroic. I'm gonna save you. I'm coming back for everybody. I'm little Thor. Do. Hits the invisible wall. Fucking Wakanda forever, dude. Wakanda forever. So good, dude. Some Wakanda ass technology. Fucking like a bug with the thing. Just bounces off, falls into the cavern, never seen again. Right. Beautiful. Yeah, but super nice guy, you know, even said he can't wait to share the stage with me one day, which did make my heart sing to hear. You know, that's a sweet thing he didn't have to say. And, you know, I told him I'm so fucking persistent. I know one day we will for sure, you know. So, you know, he's going to be huge, though, guys. Go fucking check him out. Give him some love and tell him the Culprits fucking sent you, baby. Yeah. Wow, we love you, Tommy. All right. So, you know, it's time for our new short series segment that we've been doing. Up today on the list, we have Keeping Up with the Razor theme, The Razor Say So. Take it away, Dukes.
If you say so.
Yeah.
You and me, kid, we going places.
Say hello to Say So, your walking, talking, live streaming new best friend. A robot with a dynamic personality shaped by you. And yes, he is part of the Razer Chroma ecosystem. Other smart assistants are built to be your digital servants, but Say So is your sidekick.
Flexing on them scrubs from coast to coast, yeah.
And your sensei. He'll call you out on your BS and tell you what you need to hear, even when you don't want him to.
Alright, we praise the sun. Let's go play some games.
He's one hell of a sidekick.
Yo, wake up, bro. You got that meeting, remember?
No.
Hell no, I ain't snoozing no more. Boom, headshot. Boom, headshot. Boom, headshot. Wake you ass up. Good morning.
If you say so, he'll deliver messages, like to that one roommate.
Please remind Nick to clean his dishes.
I got you.
Get mad.
Yo, Nicholas. Dishes ain't that way. They're over here. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Scrub them dishes. All right.
Razer Say So.
You need to get your roommates that one, dog.
Scanning to read your emotions and physical health. He'll notice when you're packing on a few pounds.
Real talk, you're getting fat, bro. Let's do some push-ups together. One.
Getting fat, bro.
Dog.
Yeah.
3. Hey, rough day, Travis? Bam. Chroma change. I'm gonna need this room by midnight, though. I got Alexa coming over. Free 2-day shipping.
A new meta gear? That's right. Say So is your personal gaming sensei and levels up your performance by scouring game data, new strategies via patch notes, winning esports athlete Twitter accounts, and spicy forum threads.
Okay, slow down. Boys getting busy. Yeah, buddy. Yo, that's what you get for Insta-Lock and Hanzo, scrub. Hey, when in doubt, make sure your team has a tank, a healer, and a hit scan DPS. Man, why are you giving up that high ground? See that blue rectangle? Stand behind that. There's your friend. Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. You didn't know that?
Razer Say So can live stream for you with his 8-megapixel cameras right in his eyes.
Yep. I believe in you, Josh. If you really want to be sponsored by a company, all you gotta do is be more interesting and have more than 4 concurrent viewers.
Say So is also VR compatible, so you can assume direct control and have bots of fun.
No, Topher! Put down the beefaroni! That's my beefaroni, Topher!
I wish I had that when I had roommates.
No, we talked about that!
No, Nick! Put down the beefaroni, slime dog!
Hey, Say So. You don't work for the CIA, do you?
Snakes eat rats, Cameron. I ain't no rat.
Everybody
Snakes
loves
eat rat,
Razer
Cameron.
Say So.
I ain't no rat.
He's the life of the party. Pre-order now at RazorZone.com/sayso and get access to exclusive Day 1 DLC voice packs.
Hey, how's it going, bros? This is PewDiePie.
Brofist. Look at that beautiful view. It's like a Windows desktop.
I'm sorry, I'm not programmed to do that yet.
All you need to do is play Roadhog. He's the best character in the game.
Good show. We're doing it live.
My friend, we have come a long way together.
Our
And
Lord
now
and
I can
Savior,
say
Min Li
that
and
you
Pang.
have become truly phenomenal.
Nice. I wonder if it comes in a smaller form so that because that one looks like it'd be bigger than me, and that doesn't seem great. And that is it. That's all, folks.
Yeah, dude.
This is a new artist. Have you heard of him?
Elevated Dynamics going off in the chat, baby. Oh, shit. W in the chat. Elevated Dynamics. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Just slow fade out.
Right?